Hey guys, it's Miss V with the Barber Tea. And yes, we do have some tea for you this evening, so stay tuned. Hey guys, we're back. It's Miss V with the Barber Tea, and I have some wonderful guests with me this evening, and they are definitely bringing the tea in the barbering community. We have Miss Deanna Folks with us this evening, and we have none other than what? He's almost like a son to me. This is Ricky Ricardo. So you guys, I have a lot of respect for barbers that I bring on this show, but for barbers in the industry, Deanna has become like I called her the other day and say my new BFF. You guys, this business is always like creating relationships, but I don't want to say too much about these two. I want to give them a chance to introduce themselves, tell us a little bit about who they are, how long they've been in the industry before we go into some tea here. So we'll start off with Deanna first.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your girl, Deanna D. Folks. A little bit about me, real quick. Exclusive Barber Battle CEO, founder. I just create platforms for the present, the upcoming, the next generation to, platform and show their content, show their actual talent and skills and promoting and all of that. But I'm the barber stylist on both sides of the game, located here in Dallas. I've been in this industry, believe it or not, for 24 years. I'm an OG.
Yeah.
And you can follow me on Deanna D. Focus on all platforms. And I guess what? I follow back.
And next we have none other than Ricky Ricardo.
Yeah. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Ricky Ricardo. You can follow me at Ricky_Ricardo. I've been cutting all my life. I was 11 years old, cutting hair, cutting all my little cousins' hair, cutting my dad's hair, cutting my football coach's hair. But I've been licensed since 2013. I have my own barbershop in North Dallas with about 13 or 14 barbers. The address for that is 13154 Court Road.
Put it out there.
Yeah, come check me out.
Yes, the art of barbering phase 2.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy Sip, man.
All right, you guys. These two are just like they are it in the industry. They are making things happen in the industry. And one of the things that we like to do on this podcast is all about elevating, inspiring, and motivating barbers in this industry. But we have a lot to talk about because we just came off of a wonderful event that I think has the potential to change the industry a little bit. Or no, elevate. Yeah. I'm not gonna say change, but elevate the industry, elevate barbers. We just came off the Barber Choice Awards 2023.
Yeah.
Barber Choice Awards in the building.
Let's give it up for Miss V.
Give it up for Miss V.
Sure.
Thank you. But what? Give me a little feedback. Tell me what you thought of this event.
There's one word that I want you to eliminate from your vocabulary, and that is, I think.
Yeah.
Because you did that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You did that. I know for a fact. I realize what they don't realize. What took place in your event, man. Everything was there, but we didn't share that stage with any other platform. Like, that was created for us. It wasn't a part of this awards. It wasn't a party. It was created for us. So when you say elevate, that means, I get to take my smock off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even have to rep my brand.
Yeah.
I get to be my brand, but I
Yeah.
get to dress like
Yeah.
I like to be.
And me, per-
I'm very essential.
I haven't seen so many barbers dressed up in one room. Like me personally seeing that opened up my eyes to barbering, not just behind the chair, but just I haven't seen me personally just seen barbers dressed up formal like that.
Man, it
Like
was
everybody on
nice,
one
man. Wasn't it?
accord,
It was
red
just
carpet
like,
vibes. I never seen. I've been to a lot of shows, Miss
and
B.
we like to dress.
Yes,
One
yes,
thing we like to do is to pop
yeah,
our
yeah,
stuff.
for sure. Yeah,
So, to just be able to, and then it allowed us to be that person that, to introduce that person that people didn't know.
yeah,
They got to see me in a dress.
yeah.
Right.
And then you seen some of
Right.
your
The
favorite
soft,
barbers
the
there.
soft girl
Yeah,
era. You
Yeah.
you introduced that to a lot of people, and Hollywood,
yeah,
and just, man, it was nice. You introduced something, and at a time like now where that's not happening here in Dallas,
no, it's not.
if it didn't give that person some type of inspiration, motivation, like, oh, next year I'm finna come get it.
Yeah,
Say something wrong with them, Ricky.
yeah. I know I'm having my people go put my nominations in next year. We got to work a little harder next year, you guys, because
No,
man, y'all showed up.
I'm very pleased. It is I would say a proud moment. I thought that when I did the Clutch Masters the year before that was a proud moment, but
Yeah,
this was a proud moment because the feedback has been so wonderful. And I'm glad that you guys came and delivered. You came and delivered at what, when I made that call and say, hey, can you do this? There were no hesitations. Ricky, you were the first person
yeah,
that I shared my dream with.
yeah,
I took him to lunch
yeah,
one day. I
Ricky,
called
she
him
not
and I
telling you
said,
the truth,
I said,
Ricky.
Ricky, I want to take you to lunch.
Yeah.
I have something I want to discuss with you.
yeah,
And he was like, let's do it. That's good.
yeah,
I don't think any of us could have forecast the need in the community, because the need showed up, meaning that they responded. So we didn't know that they would respond at the level.
yeah.
When I called Dream that morning, I said, I know we're good about 300 people. We had no idea it was going to be well over 400 people there.
Yeah.
They came out
Sold out.
and showed up,
Yeah.
and they were cleaner than a board of hell.
Yeah.
They were serious about this. So it just lets us know.
We got to do best dress next year.
We got-
Yeah, we gotta do-
she had
we gotta do
that's
But
best
what I
dress
mean.
but
next
Ricky,
year.
you were there.
Yeah.
That's what I mean when I say she has no idea
Yeah.
what she has
Yeah.
done.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
seriously,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
man,
Amazing.
I don't even like it's really undescribable, Miss B. Like, seriously, from my heart. Like,
Wow.
it was nice. I mean, you can't even really think of that word, but clutched.
No, and for you, Miss B, and I know your story a little bit, and for you just to come in the game and just move so fast and precise, it just amazes me, because the average person, the average entrepreneur comes in the game, it takes them a couple years. Like, your first business as a business owner, you lose. Second, you break even, and then but with you, it's just like instantly winning.
Let me tell
And
you
it's just
something.
so amazing for what you've been doing in your business. And shit, it's motivating me to step it up to what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah,
I
for
never
sure.
I never knew that you looked at it like that.
Yeah, for sure. I've been
Because the
watching.
grind has been 7 years.
Yeah, for sure. And I've been watching.
It looks fast.
But that's how it's supposed to look when you're doing the right thing. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? When you're doing everything else but what God gave you, it kind of looks like it's taking you forever. But you're actually focusing on what God get and stored in you. So it looks like you're moving really, really fast. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So me, it's like, Ricky, okay, focus on what God is stored in you,
Right.
and come on, and that should be with anybody. You know what I'm saying? We should motivate each other to where use what God gave you instead of trying to look what other people is doing. And trying to move off of, oh, he's doing it so I can do it. No, it don't work like
Right.
that. You got to move on what God gave you, and that's what Miss V is doing 100%. So
Wow.
Like
it's inspiring.
I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
for
like
sure.
if you don't know, like they say, you the fairy god of barbering.
Yeah.
You the fairy godmother.
And it's barber
Like
supply. It's not
fits
supply.
you like nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
It's let me tell you something. You know you've reached the mark when somebody calls and say, "Who's doing this show?"
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, really?
For sure.
When somebody calls and say, "Who's doing this show?" That means it's some
You're doing
pressure.
something. You're doing something right. Yeah,
It's
for
some
sure.
pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? This is what I would say. I could not have one succeeded in this industry without you guys. Period. End of story. You guys are my motivation. Ricky, the first time I came into the art of barbering, I think the first time I came, all of y'all ignored me as I
Yeah.
walked around. But as soon as my son said, "Oh yeah, I
That's
know
them.
Ricky over at the art of barbering," but once I said that, your whole attitude changed, and you allowed me to expand in that shop because barbers go out after other barbers.
Yeah,
They
for
see
sure.
what you're doing, what you're buying, what you know what I
Yeah.
mean. But I look to you guys in the industry. You guys have all motivated me. I when I think the other day I said I post, find your person because my husband is my person. Like that's my ninja for real, for real.
Mhm.
But like finding your niche and your passion. You guys, I have spent so many years in corporate America or in network marketing and talking to people and motivating and getting in front of them and da da da. Nothing has rewarded me like this business has. I
Yeah.
love the barber business. I love hearing you guys' stories. I love seeing how people have allowed an art form, because barbering is an art
It's
form,
hard. Yeah.
to change their lives. I love seeing that you guys are buying homes and taking care of kids and developing your own lines, and you have your own exclusive battle that you put on every year. You guys, all of that stuff is inspiring.
Yeah.
It's motivating. And I just felt like when I did the Barber Choice Awards, how do I give them their flowers?
Man, you did that.
You did it.
You did that. Like
You did it for sure.
you listen. You don't just hear us. You listen. Like you can really say something about pretty much each barber that come in your store. Because it's not just a sale to you. I want to sow into you some kind of way. And if it's my purpose bleeding into you through the purchase of these clippers, then so be it. But your thing is a society relation asset.
I received that. I believe that.
It's a
Yeah.
society
It's
relation.
like I feel like I found my purpose.
Yes. And your purpose is going to bring out so many other people's
Yeah.
purpose.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're doing it
Your
right now.
thing is going to create so many relationships. Like, I'm telling you, man. And I'm thankful that I had an opportunity to be a part of, because you have literally like become one of those people on my phone, like
Gotta answer.
there you go.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
You
Let
know.
me tell you what
Cause
Slash
it's like,
did.
it's
Now,
like
this is
Monday.
saying a lot.
It's Monday. We off on Monday.
Right.
I don't do nothing on Mondays. Mondays are mental health Monday. Mondays are exclusively me first.
Yeah.
See, I'm laying. People call them both on.
Yeah.
Clutch Miss V.
Yeah.
or she'll send a text and it's like,
Yeah.
you can't like, I don't feel like it. Okay, Miss V. You have reached that level where RESPECT.
Yeah. Respect it. For sure.
You
I love
did
it.
it.
That was one of the things that Smash. I talk about Smash often because Smash probably just has a special heart, a special place in my heart. He's really a good person.
Yeah.
Like not just an excellent barber, but he's a good person. But he told me the other day, um, he said I had to move you up to where my kids and my family are on my
Yeah.
phone.
In the
To the
faves.
favorites.
In the fave, yeah. You know, I don't even know how to do it. He
Yeah.
In the
said, yes, I had to move
faves.
Miss V up here in the fave, but I'm glad and honored that I was able to deliver that.
Yeah.
But I could not have delivered that without you guys' support. So it means a lot to me when I can call a Ricky or and I can call a Deanna or I can call a game changer in the SIP.
Yeah.
SIP had no idea he was being rewarded.
Mm-hmm.
He had no idea that he was going to get that special award that even SIP, I'm doing this event, can you come? So when you guys are able to say, hey, we will participate, that means a lot, not just to me, but look at all of these people that we're able to mentor out there, to inspire out there, to elevate. They're looking at this like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Miss V said red carpet. Some people calling me saying, what does that mean, red carpet?
Right.
Can I wear jeans and a cowboy hat?
Can't.
I said, you can wear whatever you want that you feel comfortable in. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be clean. And you're going to feel uncomfortable because everybody's going to be clean.
Yeah.
So
that's a
it's
no.
time to elevate. Because some people, and that's something that we can get into, because some people didn't want to rise to the occasion.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's okay to say, you know what? I'm going to step out for one time. We dress so casual in our business
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
It's okay to get clean, get dapper.
I
Yeah.
don't even understand how they didn't, and I was mad at you, and I'm gonna be honest. I was mad because I seen the ticket price of them, and I was like, now how could you not?
Yeah.
Like, that's half a tank of gas. That ain't even
Yeah.
half a, that's a fourth a tank of gas.
Yeah.
Like, you can't invest in yourself. And I don't care what, okay, so it's not a battle. Okay, so you're not winning no money. But there's still, every opportunity is an opportunity to meet somebody else, make a connection, build a relationship. You never know who you sit next to or who you about to be exposed with.
And there was a lot of grace there too.
There you go.
Yes.
People just always look at it like, what's my limelight or what I'm going to do. Or, my thing is when I make it big, like I'm coming back and I'm going to help those that people sleeping on. And that's pretty much like give or take. That's kind of like what you're doing. Because the barber industry,
Yeah.
we ain't it's a season and a time for everything, and this just happens to be our season.
Yeah.
And God blessed us with one of his disciples.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, like, but it's an industry still. You inspire, you I think sometimes it's good to not know what you do for other people, because then it becomes about just that.
Yeah.
So I love you, girl.
Thank you. I definitely appreciate that. You guys, I don't know. And I get it often that people say you don't know what you've done. And I think that it still hasn't sunk in. But you guys, we are going to take a quick break. You guys have been with Miss V with the Barber Tea, and we're going to come back and we're going to get into some real tea. We're going to dig deep into this industry. See you in 2 minutes. guys, welcome back to Miss V with the Barber T. Yes, we have Deanna D folks in the building with us, and we have none other than Ricky Ricardo. You guys, we're just gonna keep it clean, keep it fresh, keep it interesting. I want to talk to these guys about the state of the industry right now, what's happening in the barber world, because yes, we've come off of a great event. I think these guys are great mentors in the industry. And I just want to get into a little bit of what's going on or how we think the industry has changed, at least in the last, I'm going to bring it low, in the last 5 years, because things have changed that much and that rapidly in the industry that I think that even the last 5 years there's been a big turnaround in the barber world. So, what are some of the things that you feel like have changed in the industry in the last 5 years?
Oh man, I think we took a big hit when we experienced COVID. Um, the non-essential thing, this industry is, and I'm gonna be real transparent. We gotta come on with it. Like everything is evolving. Yeah, we're evolving, but it's so independent. I think I go to other cities and other states and I see their culture. I see them unifying. I see them supporting. Um, we gotta understand that this is our way of living and respect the fact that this is not everybody's hustle. We got to come on with the times. We got to evolve with the times. Sometimes we get stuck, but I think it's a thing now of everybody, a lot of people suffering mentally, a lot of people suffering as far as understanding what is their purpose in this. You know, if it's just for the money, that ain't going to always come through the door. I think our industry is taking a big hit with the inflation of what's going on. But we still have the capacity and the potential to make it be what it is that we need it to be and make the best of it and advance with it. If we just do one thing, and that's be consistent with us.
Right.
So that's the one thing I see, that a lot of things that I see is that we get stuck. We don't support a lot. We're very independent. I don't care about copying as long as you copy the right cat.
Right.
And that's our thing, to take something that he takes and make it of my own, but support, evolving, and just advancing.
How do you feel like the industry has changed in the last 5 years?
My personal opinion, I feel like you said earlier, it's an art. So everybody got their own ways of doing the art. So, but if you go to the art museum right now, some of the worst paintings is like the ones that's most highest paid.
Yeah.
So with that being said, a lot of people use it as a crutch and really don't focus on the craft as much as they used to. But now it's to the point you got cats that's only being cut in 2 or 3 years that's charging more than somebody that's been doing the art longer. So,
Right.
but it's kind of a good thing and a bad thing. So it's like bittersweet. And then another thing what Deanna said is like, far as on like the people that do get stuck, like at a complacent stage, now it's like to where they try to talk about it more than doing actions. Like if a person that I know, me personally, if I know a barber that's stuck, like, hey Rick, what I need to do, to get up out this situation I'm in, then I go to his social media or look at the things he's doing, who's he's around, the type of people he's trying to get advice from, and it's not adding up. Versus to back in the day, to where if I would have got stuck, I'd go get me some printing cards and some flyers and try to push it through the streets or try to get in the local newspaper or the local magazines
Right.
because we didn't really have that many resources to where it was social media We
Right.
all we had was word of mouth and what we physically seen you doing. So it's kind of like it's a crutch on the game now.
Well, I think that it's only a crutch if people allow it to be. I think that sometimes, see, I'm on the outside looking in because, of course, I'm not a barber. But one of the things that I see is that I can tell looking at barbers, looking at the station, looking at the environment of the shop, who's going to elevate and who's not. I can tell who's going to be there 10 years
Yeah,
later
yeah,
because to me, everybody's not a one percenter. Period. You guys, that's just how I like live my life.
yeah,
Are you a 1% or not?
yeah,
You can't do what the masses do. You should always be trying to separate yourself in some shape, form, or fashion to elevate yourself. You cannot do what everyone else does. It doesn't work for you. Each person.
yeah,
It's like uh, me and Clutch, right? The barber supply. People would often compare me to other suppliers out there. And when I tell them that I don't follow other suppliers' pages and all of that, I'm not lying. I really do not look at. That's not saying that their stuff doesn't come across my feed sometimes, but I really don't go and pay attention because I think I have to stay laser focused on who I am, what my niche is, and how I want to be different. And I think barbers have to take that. They cannot. I think that social media is great, wonderful, but if you don't find your way
To
out
work it.
of just posting a cut,
yeah,
then you're going to be like everyone else on there that's posting a cut. It's like, how do you separate yourself from everyone else? How do you create your lane and make your six figures? Because see, I don't think it's 1% of barbers that make six figures. I think it's about 20% of barbers now that make
yeah,
six
for sure.
Yeah,
figures.
we not real about it,
Right.
we
Man,
just not
Yeah,
they hide from the
black
tax
and
man.
white,
yeah,
but the thing is, one thing that we are afraid of is that word, and that's change. And if you look at where barbering has come from, when you look at the schooling, when I do the promotion for the shows and I have to go around and I have to look at these barber schools, I sit back and I look, and I my thing is when I go in there is not to teach you how to do the best cut.
Right.
That's never my motive,
Right.
because you got Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Hell, you can go one on one.
yeah,
That's never my motion. My
yeah,
thing is to teach you the things that they don't show you,
Right.
the real things that's out there after you graduate and get these 1,000 hours. How sometimes you're gonna have to really sit your ass down and wait for the money to come through the
yeah.
door.
And it's not gonna feel good.
Sometimes you're gonna have to have a whole day of appointments, and it's gonna storm. They're
Right.
gonna cancel.
Yeah,
Right.
And what so you need to know how to moderate your seasons.
Right.
This is stuff that the book's not gonna teach you, because when you see barbering, you think, oh, the life. You think Ricky doesn't have a bad day.
yeah,
Deanna
Right.
doesn't have a weak moment.
Right.
She's all around, or he's doing this celebrity, but at the end of the day, people still cancel.
Right.
And we count that money.
Right.
I learned not to count it till they touch the seat now, but
Right.
I'm just saying, but the thing is, we are so, that word change and adjustments, that hurts us, because that's the reason why social media has such an effect on us, especially us that's been in the business a long time, because let's just be frank about it, we had to learn that.
Right.
When we got these barbers that's coming out that's been cutting and they awesome and they know how to do the cuts, the designs, and they know how to pose.
Right.
Yeah.
And then go back to cutting and we
Yeah.
like we still trying to edit,
Yeah.
you know. So when it
Isn't
comes
that
to
the
that's the
truth?
thing, it's the evolving. And sometimes the seasoned barbers get a little bit intimidated because you gotta evolve to this barber that's been cutting only 13, 14 years and you've been cutting 30 years. Sir, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to incorporate the
Yeah.
pencil
Yeah.
or the enhancements.
Yeah.
You understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You gotta come with the time. You're gonna have to charge
You
more
have
than
to.
$25.
But look though, Deanna,
know what I'm
but listen
saying?
to me. Even if it don't look good, you still gotta evolve with the time.
You gotta
Because it's
evolve
an
with
art.
the time.
That's all I was saying.
Yeah.
It don't matter if you've been cutting 20, 30 years and your haircuts look better than little JoJo them over there. It doesn't matter. You have to
You
evolve.
gotta step up to the
You
time.
have
That's
to.
one
It's
thing that hurts
mandatory.
us.
It's mandatory.
But I think that
So
it's
when you go
happening.
back to the Barber Choice Awards,
Nah, you won't be
you know
looking
what I'm
crazy in the corner saying, "How I didn't
you know what I'm
win?"
saying? I gotta wear them shoes.
Yeah,
You know, I gotta
yeah.
wear that.
It's not the
You gotta
shoes.
evolve
It's
with
not
the
the shoes.
times.
It's not the shoes.
You know, I'm like, for real.
Yeah.
Right.
Get a table,
Or-
quit
or-
Tell it
tripping.
to
or
'em,
someone
because
who
I
wants-
deal with it on a daily basis. On a daily basis.
Or someone who wants to get OG of the year. And then
Yeah.
I heard one story. They wanted to get OG of the year, and then the person that won OG of the year, they were like, well, he's, popular or whatever. And my thing is, where's your social media?
Yeah.
Evolving with the time.
Yeah.
You
I,
know.
I have people who will say, I should be OG. I've been cutting for
Okay,
da, da,
but
da."
what
And
if
you
you
know
are
then
what?
they
the-
don't have no
and true
damn.
enough, you
Yeah.
might
They won't even
should.
have
Yeah.
an Instagram. They haven't
Yeah.
posted in a year.
Yeah. But even if you is Miss V, like say for instance, you are evolving with the time, but at the same time you have to stay consistent with that type of thing.
A lot of people aren't
Yeah.
consistent.
Yeah.
That's another
It-
word I said
Yeah.
a while ago. We
Yeah.
don't incorporate that. You know, like we'll take classes.
Yeah.
We would take Ricky would throw the biggest class,
Yeah.
and you know, and it's not, I mean, and this is
Yeah.
the thing that gets me. I'm gonna throw a little salt on my own game.
Yeah.
I'm charging $50 door. This man was charging what? 25, 50,
Yeah,
15.
Yeah.
And this is just like, it's kind of like when they say, hang with what you want to eventually be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
You understand what I'm saying? That's why these rooms ain't
Yeah.
crowded like they need to be.
Yeah. For sure.
Because we not evolving. We don't want to come up out the gym. and the
But
white
see, to me,
tees.
that's a little bit different because they came out for the Barber Choice Awards, and to me, those tickets were cheap
Yeah.
for what they got: drinks, food, all of that service they get. Waitresses at your table, the whole
You
nine
had
yards.
personal chefs.
What?
Not no
Ah,
catering
Miss
either.
B,
You had
maybe
personal
it's
chefs.
because I'm a show producer, but I just feel like it should have been like lines. Like you should have been like, Dream, we gotta come up with 50
Yeah.
more tickets.
Yeah.
This once in a lifetime. Like, and you know how when you throw a show
Yeah.
and then you throw that next show and you
Yeah.
like, ooh, this time, like when I seen this, I was like, man, she done beat me.
Yeah.
But she, not he,
Yeah.
she. So I'm thinking, man, this is clutch.
Yeah.
This gonna be wall to wall just because of the
And
love
sat back
she
and waited
shared.
her turn.
The love she showed. So I don't care really whose show it is.
Right.
I feel like here in Dallas, man, we should be wall to wall. If
Well, I think at that event they were wall to wall.
No, I mean wall to wall. I want everybody.
Mhm.
But you know what? I think that for a first event, one is going to keep building. But you have people coming in from Amarillo, Laredo,
Maybe that'd be my thing. Maybe I
Yep.
want it right now.
El Paso. But you know what? It's no different than me building Clutch.
Yeah.
I was 5 years of mobile before I opened up a store. A lot of people don't know that story
Yeah.
because a lot of people don't know when I was A1 Barber Supply, Amazon Mobile Barber Supply,
Yeah.
all the name changes I went to
Yeah.
before I became Clutch.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know me from day one,
Yeah.
coming in with that crate,
Yeah.
seeing
Cash
what,
App it. A silly.
right? So I think one is consistency. Two, it's okay to embrace change. And I
Yeah.
think change is coming. And I don't think that change has to be the way we want to see it. I have a lot of OGs that went to the Barber Choice Awards that swear next year I'm
They
getting
getting the
involved.
OG
Yeah.
award.
Yeah.
No, but some of them just came. They said, I'm just coming to support. I'm just coming to support you, Miss V.
Yeah.
You've been consistent with us for all these years. I'm coming to
telling you.
support, right?
Yeah.
But now they're saying, oh no, I'm being nominated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting involved.
Like
Yeah.
to be
Okay, well, since we
nominated?
here then, Miss V, look into the camera right now.
Yes.
These folks want to know. So everybody that won at the Barber Choice Awards, did they deserve to win?
Absolutely. Because it wasn't about did you deserve to win? Did your people vote for you to win?
Come
Because
on.
this was a voting event.
Come on.
It's the Barber's Choice Awards. So what we said was you can nominate yourself, you can nominate a barber, however those
Hold on,
nominations
say that one
get.
more time.
You can nominate yourself, you can nominate a barber, anyone can
Mhm.
nominate you.
Mhm.
And then you continue to get those nominations.
Yeah.
And when those nominations grew, then you went to the next round.
Okay.
And when you got voted on in that next round, then it went to the top 5 for the most part. The only one that had the top 10 was Barber of the Year because it was over 500 nominees
Wow.
in that particular category.
Look at
Okay.
all them people.
So you guys, yes, I'm talking to the
For the,
microphone right
and
now.
the people in the
Just
back.
so for the people in the back,
Yeah.
so that you understand, the young lady that came from Amarillo, Abby Girl the Barber, the way that she even found out about this particular event
Watch
and
this.
the Barber Choice Awards was that she had a sister-in-law who has a relative
Mm.
that lives up here who told her about it. Unbeknownst to any of us, she's the most popular person in Amarillo. So
Wow.
all she had to do was get all her people to vote for her. And what she do? She drove 5.5 hours
Mm.
to pick up her award at the Barber Choice Awards.
Mm.
So I don't want to hear, even
Yeah.
though I really haven't heard any negativity,
Yeah.
I want you guys to understand how it goes.
Come on.
Keep it clutch.
You all have an opportunity to be nominated.
Mm.
Everybody. I heard through the grapevine that someone asked the person who won OG of the year,
Mhm.
which is Popular Nobody,
Yeah.
how much did Miss V pay you to be at this event?
Mm.
Now,
I'm saying it to the camera.
now why
Mm.
y'all gotta take
this was
my
the
event?
first.
Yeah.
This was the first time that I ever met this man.
Why
Yeah.
y'all gotta take my award?
Yeah.
Oh,
It makes some sense. I'm just saying, no.
Yeah.
Hold up, wait
And this
a
the first time you ever spoke
minute.
on this, right?
yes.
Yeah.
This like Popular Nobody. I didn't know him. Popular Nobody. Tell these people I didn't know you prior to this event. I met you at the Barber Choice Awards.
Okay.
All I sent him a message or I DM him and said, "Will you be at the Barber Choice Awards?" And he said, "Yes, I'll be there."
Miss B, I
Yeah.
got
That
your
was
back
it.
on this. Hold up, let me
Yeah.
hold on. Let
Come
me
on,
put my
yeah.
lip
So I
back
just
on
want
for
people
this
to
one.
know that it's about you getting. I know of some people who are not popular online, but they did a really good job of getting themselves nominated. Maybe they got their kids involved. Hey, every customer that's sat in their seat, they
Yeah.
told them to, nominate them.
Mhm.
So they made it to that
Fine.
second round. But when voting came, some of them slept on it.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all.
They went to
something.
sleep.
For the
Okay.
person in the back. We already did the person in the back of the back.
Way in the back.
Way in the back.
What's
Okay.
the question?
So
Give it
next
to me.
year, if you want to be a part of the Barber Choice Awards and you want to be nominated and you want to be a part of the award show, what do you need to do?
Here's the deal. We made this process so simple. We did a post that said nominate. No, you and we had 12 different categories. Nominate whomever you want to nominate. Guess what? You can nominate yourself. It's real simple. What do you feel about you? If you feel like you're the top barber, if you feel like you've been doing things and you're an entrepreneur,
Yeah.
if you feel whatever you feel, you can nominate yourself and then hey, someone sit in your chair, hey, I've been nominated for Barber Choice Awards for Influencer of the Year. Can you go and vote for me? I had one shop that had 3 different iPads that they were passing around to all of their customers that came in
Mm.
to ensure that they voted for them.
Yeah.
You guys, some people took it serious and some people slept on it.
Yeah.
I get it. It was my first event. I had no idea that it was going to do what it did. All I had was a dream.
Yeah.
All I knew is that I told the young lady, uniquely done, Vicky Hornbuckle, I said, this sounds crazy, but this was most important to me. When they walk into this building, I want them to feel special. That's all I wanted.
Yeah.
I wanted every segment. When you went into that VIP room, I wanted that VIP room to look like something. I wanted that food spread to look like something. I wanted that bar to look
And it
like
did.
something. When you come into
Right,
those
for
awards
real.
and you turn that corner, after Dream said, look, this we need to design it this way, lay it out this way. We want them to walk that red carpet, turn that corner. I want y'all to feel like you was somewhere special.
Yeah.
That's what was important to me. The nomination part was the simple part. That was up to you guys.
Yeah.
You nominate yourselves. You get involved in the, you know what I mean, in the industry, and you select whomever. And there were just some people who took it serious.
Yeah.
So next year in 2024, all I can say is take it serious because guess what? It's going to be harder. It's going to be more competitive because it's out there in the atmosphere now that everybody wants to be a part of the Barber Choice Awards.
Yeah.
You didn't hear nobody from San Antonio. You didn't hear nobody from Austin.
Come
You
on.
didn't hear nobody from Waco. What?
Yeah.
You guys, please. They're coming
Yeah.
to Texas, to Dallas, Texas next year to take some awards home. So you guys, look. Barber Choice Awards 2024. Let's get ready. Hey, it's been Miss V with the
Yeah.
Barber T with
Yeah.
these wonderful 2 celebrity barbers in the
Yeah,
place
for
with
sure.
me, Deanna Folks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Ricky Ricardo, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys, see you soon.
Yeah, for sure.